We can actually do random always now, so let's see how crazy this gets. Yeah. Welcome back to Vampire Survivors, and today we are on a little bit of a different map because I want to limit break the troll bomb. Now, this is no joke, and at first I want to do it the normal way. So first we have Silent Old Sanctuary. In fact, let's just check them out that you know what we have. Silent Old Sanctuary gives us cooldown reduction, very important, as well as might, which doesn't really matter. And Wicked Season gives us bonus growth, luck, greed, curse every second level up. But more importantly, whatever is shown below the characters, right now it's a crown, is doubled. This is why we have 130% growth. And I will pick up the gem over here. Now, something has to go right here, which is the troll bomb is very rare. It has a rarity of 20, and we have to find it in this very level up that all of the enemies die and I can collect their experience. This is like crucial. Yeah, I want you, but we have to take that in the future. Oh, come on. Really? I mean, this is kind of what I expected, like, not gonna lie. Seriously? Like, do you see how much I've sealed off that we can't get that anymore? There are still so many things in there. Oh, first roll! Yeah, I had to reset a couple of times because it just didn't show up. And we need the rolls for Arcana later. I don't even know for what exactly. Okay, the wiki doesn't even show that there's a single Arcana that works with this weapon, but I doubt that. Like, there should definitely be something, but now we don't actually want to go for too much Troll Bomb, right? Okay, that's really lucky. But the reason is we have to wait for the enemies to go back in. I think I may have already messed this up. We could go for Empty Tome. Like, one hope is that we can get enough cooldown reduction. Okay, good. Is there enough experience around for level up? Because if there's not, this is over. Okay, we have to find the troll bomb yet again. If I do that, then I can't get it off the chest anymore, but there are probably not that many items. Then again, what item would I want? There's none that I really need right now. Okay, we got the next troll bomb. Amazing. So all of the enemies will die, and I think I can pick up all of the experience here. Let's actually use the magnet, because curse is about to happen either way. Healing, very good. Okay, nice. Let's go for Empty Tome instead. Maybe the healing wasn't... I have no more experience. I have no more experience. Dex, what did you do? So right now the cooldown should be 80 seconds, minus 61%, but I think if you pick up the Empty Tome while it's going, it doesn't change the cooldown. I could be wrong with that, but I guess what this means is we just have to run around, probably also die once, and then it will trigger, and I don't know how to continue. Oh, wait, that was way earlier than expected. Do we just go for more healing? Like, I feel like the healing can do it, and we can also get cooldown reduction out of that. Okay, I have to find another vacuum. There's one down there. Here's a chicken, that's also good. Let's just run down to the other magnet. Is that even a good idea? I mean, I have to wait either way until it triggers, so I have to walk around. Do I keep this chest to potentially evolve our paranormal scan? Because every single time, once it's evolved, when it goes off, it gives us bonus stats, which is very good. Like, with this, we can turn pretty much unkillable. So even if everything goes wrong, we still have a... This is insane. Okay, good. Do I just max you out? No, let's go for the Empty Tome. Okay, now we need to trigger the Troll Bomb. Perfect. Dex, you're so doing this. And in fact, I will just take this right now. Maybe I should have waited for the luck doubling. Amazing. So you will trigger again. That means I will level up. We'll go for the life sign scan. Maybe I should have went for the Empty Tome now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go for the Empty Tome. 75% cooldown. 78%. I was like, wait, 75% sounds wrong, Dex. What are you saying there? Okay, healing, good. Ah, there's some chickens. There's an NFT. There's an NFT. Right before the curse. Okay. I can't believe it, but right now it actually seems like it's working out because we have the little yellow dude now. And he belongs to the life sign scan. He needs to be maxed out that we can evolve it. And he can actually freeze the enemies. So if I don't have enough to level up and re-trigger our main weapon, I can just walk through the frozen enemies because that doesn't hurt us. Okay, level 7. Maybe almost a level up. Good. Troll Bomb. Oh my god. I can't wait to get to the limit break and see what kind of stats it even has. We don't have damage numbers turned on. You know what? I'll turn everything on just to see what happens, like how bad or how good it is. Let me just get all of the experience right now. I think I will go for the mini ghost because that should reduce its cooldown. Are you maxed out already? Oh no. Wait, what do I do now? Okay, we go for mini ghost, but what now? It ignores area, speed, and duration. That kind of makes sense, but that means... I mean, you have might? Let's roll, I guess? Amount is good, because this is the amount of waves. Now, to be fair, that's not all that great, right? Like, if we destroy all of the enemies, I don't care if we do it 5 times in a row, because they're already dead. You can't kill something that is already dead. I guess we can go for spinach then, though, to make sure that we actually kill stuff. One thing I just realized is, if this is similar... No, but... You know, certain items... Oh my god. How much damage did you just deal? Did you just deal 17,000 damage? We are not even limit breaking yet. How is that so insane? Okay, more crown for more level ups that we hit limit break earlier. Nice. So this is good. It's popping up very frequently. And we are about to reach minute 3. So we will get an evolution chest to evolve the paranormal scan. Let's go for crown, sure. Honestly, I don't even know to evolve right now. Like, just looking at this, I can do this entire stage like that. With just freezing. Penta chest. Please don't tell me it's wasted. Good. So, paranormal scan, very important. Evolve life science scan periodically grants a random stat boost for the rest of the run. Like, in case you haven't noticed that, I don't know how well I explained that. Our main weapon is literally just like a pentagram, except it can't destroy stuff. I think I'll go for the Tirachizu here. Sure, let's do it. Because that means even if something goes horribly wrong, we still have, like, you know... What is going on there? But yeah, we still have an additional revival. And do we care about Clover? We kind of do to an extent, but I want to go for armor. Let's just go for Clover. You know, that we lock it in. We just want to be done to reach limit break. I don't even know what I'm expecting. Like, I think the limit break will just be bonus damage and amount, but I'm kind of hoping there's something nice in there. Something like, hey, cooldown goes down. That would be the first time. No other weapon does. Yeah, okay. Let's go for area here, because we want to trigger the paranormal scan with the limit breaks. Like, every single time I click on a weapon there, it gets re-triggered. We can do this later. Let's do this first, because we want to see empty tome there. The moment you see a book there, it means we reduce the cooldown. I should have went for armor, right? Like, looking at this, I should have definitely went for armor. Would it even help if we get an additional wave in there? I'm not so convinced. Oh, this is horrible. Like, these enemies are the weakest ones in the game. You know? Okay, that was a big gem. Nice. I love it. Did you just deal 21,000 damage? No, I'm mainly just very curious to see how powerful this weapon will become. The only issue is that the limit break that we are doing, the damage limit break, shouldn't change all too much about that, but we are really unlucky. We have only gotten 1 cooldown reduction there. And we need to have at least 4 more. What do you think is the max amount you can have on this weapon? Imagine we can actually get so much amount that it keeps, like, constantly going off. Like, for example, if it takes 10 seconds to recharge the attack, but we have so much amount that the waves keep popping up for 10 seconds, then it's infinite. And this is kind of my goal that I want to reach, but I don't even know if it's possible, so we have to check that out today. And yeah, it's still at 80%. Like, seriously? Please just give me cooldown. Come on, show up books. We got a bunch of movement speed. Cool. That's amazing. Oh my god, yes, amount. Or once the paranormal scan is maxed out, which happens at 368, then it can't appear here anymore. So if we just have automatic limit breaks with the random, then the troll bomb will constantly go off. We still have minus 80%. Are you kidding me? Just give me a bit more, because I want to have a feeling with what cooldown we are playing with. Is this a meme? That is the worst timing to take that. Wait, we are so fast. Okay, but the experience has to fly after us first, which will take a while. No, there's a red gem. This is not allowed to be on me. Okay, now we can... Oh, perfect. With doubled experience. Look at this. 314%. 1 more amount? Sure. Let's just take that. Area is good. You're good. You're good. But you see that we level up enough, so I don't think it matters that I don't take the amount on the troll bomb, and we'll do it later instead. I don't like that it all triggers at once, you know. Okay, let's get you, let's get you. There must be... We have 86% cooldown. This is a ginormous difference to 80%, because 80% means we have 20% left over cooldown. Now it's at 14%. Which means we increased our attack speed by 1/3. What just happened there? So this is what happens with limit breaks, you know. So one part of me actually doesn't want to do random always. Just that I can get like 100 of these limit breaks and they all trigger at the very same time. I expected this to be one of the worst videos I've done in a very long time. Like one of the most tedious, annoying ones. But right now, also looking at the damage of 23,000 cooldown. We need just one more. Just one more. And I will wait until experience is doubled. Let's go over to the magnet. There it is. Please. You need to level up a ton. We can actually do random always now, so let's see how crazy this gets. Yeah. This was probably the spoiler right now at the very beginning of the video, you know, to show off what will happen here. So I usually don't do this in Vampire Survivors videos, but this is like my sign to you guys. Hey, and the 10 ladies, of course. Hey, this will be a very flashy video, so make sure if you actually want to watch this or not. Wait, do you see how fast it triggers now? Like, now it stops. The enemies, they come back. Bam, dead again. I don't even need to level up. Like, we don't need additional health. Wait, and how late do they die? Do you see that? So now it's over, but they still take damage. So the funny thing is we can make this way more extreme with more amount, and we keep getting more amount from the paranormal scan. And in case you're wondering, Dex, what happens now that you have minus 101% cooldown? 90% is the maximum. After that, it just doesn't do anything anymore. As usual in these solo weapon limit breaks with paranormal scan, to be fair. We are waiting for the next vacuum, so there's one next to us, but we are waiting for this until we get growth, which happens after the pink one, which is the curse. So now they're way faster. This is the biggest risk we have in this entire run. Curse. And it's kind of a meme. Like the enemies. Okay, we got it. Okay, yeah. How many times did that just trigger? Wait, what? Like, we had this one burst, and then there was another burst. Okay, but it's still not permanent. Now, there's one thing that could be going on, but I don't think it is going on. Depending on how the weapon is coded, the cooldown could start after the last wave, or the cooldown could start the moment it attacks the first time. Now, I would assume it's the... Actually... Wait, how is it with other weapons? No... I think that actually depends on the weapon. Like, there's not a universal rule for that, so I don't know. Now, one funny thing is that we are pretty much killing the max amount of enemies, but somehow we are still getting just like... I mean, okay, 400 is a lot, but then it goes down to like 30. That is odd. I think it's just because the waves don't attack that fast. It sounds ridiculous with how much we are shooting out, but many other weapons, they have like 20 layers on the floor. Yeah, okay, I mean, oh, look at all of the kills, look at the kills, oh my god, do you see that? Because I can't see anything. Oh, Dex, what did you do, man? This is... The funny thing is the name is Troll Bomb, right? I think because it's actually meant as a troll, because it's so horrible and bad. And this is one of the most overpowered weapons we have used ever. I would really like to see what kind of stats we are getting when we level up, but it's a bit hard because the text is white and the bomb is white. I feel trolled. Okay, I think... Okay, there was a mount in there. I'm pretty sure I saw that. But after that, I didn't see anything anymore, so I can't really tell what else happened. Now, this amount here is limited to plus 10. The moment we have that, it's the maximum amount that has an effect on weapons. But on the weapon itself, technically speaking, you could make it infinite, but they also have a cap of 10 amount. So the maximum is 20 of these waves that will be sent out. Wait, how many were those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... You can slow down the video and check if I actually counted it right. I'm not so confident, but that would mean we can still get 5 more amount, which means there's still a lot of weapon amount left. Oh, the Arcana is here. That is a vacuum, isn't it? Yeah, I will just wait a moment. Don't. Oh my, I can't walk through. It's fine, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter. I just have to pick this up before I pick up the magnet. That's very important. But the magnet can fly in. Nice. So I have no idea which arcana works with this, and we'll just check them out until we find the one that I'm looking for. Just that we know for the next time what we want. Now, Hail from the Future would actually be quite funny. Why? Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Technically speaking, we could go, but why? Right, it also doesn't do anything. More Arcanas. Yeah, but like what Arcanas even work on this? So here we have +3 amount. Now this should actually work on the weapon. Like it's on the weapon itself, so it should get around this limit here. And I think this is the final Arcana I'll take, because I don't see another one that is affected by our main weapon. Like this is the other one, the Paranormal Scan. We don't care about that. So let's go for Sapphire Mist to multi-trigger. Now we level up. Oh yeah, that's why it takes breaks, because we also have Paranormal Scan, right? Do you see how we always... What just happened? Why is it so much? What? Okay, so I think the cooldown starts when the weapon gets triggered in the very beginning. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm really sorry, but I have to turn this off. I just want to enjoy the weapon. Like, look at this. Wow. I would have never thought that... I can't see my screen anymore. Yes. This means we got the candy box. And this means... Well... Does it even matter? Yeah, I don't think there's a single reason to take anything in here except for Karuma's mana, because this means more enemies will spawn. There's a good chance we're either way at a cap of enemies that can spawn already. Yeah, the max we reach is like 500, but if I walk around, it's better. But if I walk around and I accidentally collect the red gem, we get so much less experience. It's actually not worth it. You know what I should actually get? I'm so silly. What I should actually get is, I should get the Attract Orb from the stage. Now, usually the Attract Orb isn't great, because you keep picking up all of the experience. But because the enemies die so far away, I think this is one of the few times where it's actually fine. Wait, do we have freezes enabled? I don't see a single freeze, so I will assume they're not enabled. This is like one thing you don't want to have, because this kills your kill numbers. Funny enough, what is going on? Dude, I feel like what I have here is like a Labora, but it's like a killer Labora, you know? Like the old Labora was like, I don't want to play anymore, so it just blew up, and this is the result of it. A nuclear Labora. Did I pass it? Oh yeah, there it is. Is there still experience following me? I think yes, so let's quickly collect all of it. I honestly don't think I got all too much of that. Yeah, so I have to be careful that I don't get the red gem. This is so beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever... How does it look when we pause? Okay, paused, it really doesn't look good. And that's a little bit annoying because, like, do you see this blurry mess? But you can still identify what's going on. I can't put that on a thumbnail. You know, because the thumbnail is just a still frame. Like, for example, this. And that looks so much worse than what we see in the game with the movement. I expected the worst out of this. Like, I thought this will be a challenge type of video where I try 5 gajillion times to win until we finally do it. I didn't expect that just after the right start, this would already go crazy and we're just blowing away the enemies. Experience, experience, experience. Now the good thing is I have so much magnet. Yeah, I have so much magnet range that when I run around once, we always collect it pretty much, because there are only 4 spots where it can be. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, just outside of the screen. And but I think we have the max amount of amount now, right? Yeah, this looks like it's the max amount. Now we should be able to get 3 more. Wait, is it 1, 2, 3? Okay, let's do this again. 1, 2. It's like 2.5 seconds is recharge time. Let's check again. 1, 2. Yeah, because I always start counting 1 when it switches, so that's not accurate. 1, 2. Let's say it's 2.5 seconds. And the reason why I want to check that is I want to see how it is when we get beginning with +3 amount, if that changes. I guess I can also just use the video footage, right, and put it next to each other then. So let's check it again. That's 1, 2, 3. If I start counting immediately, it's 3 seconds, and I'll keep that in mind because that's easier to do. Why is this so hypnotizing? I think it's just because I'm staring at my screen constantly, but looking at the center and it goes off again. Oh, wait, experience gathering. I've waited for a long time now, so there should be a ginormous amount in here. We're at like 738 or so, like level. The good thing is, it also looks like it actually wipes out every single boss in existence. Like, nothing has touched me so far, or if there was something, it has died over time. That is a lot of level ups. Now, one thing we haven't checked out in a while, let's turn this off and see if something changes. What are the damage numbers? 48,000. You have to keep in mind that every single wave is dealing that damage. So at minute 20, the next big boss will spawn. Do we have a vacuum next to us? Yeah, perfect. I don't think we need the chest because, like, even if you get the candy box, it doesn't matter. But at minute 20, the next boss will spawn, or the first big boss. And I kind of really want to see if they can do something. He will spawn in the middle of our waves, though. Okay, do we see a boss? Does our weapon have knockback? There's a chest now. I guess the boss was up there. But now he's not up there anymore. Let's level up a bit, and I hope our paranormal scan is done after this level up session. So let's check it out when it's over. Okay, it's still giving us stats. Come on. It's still... That was so much. 362. Just a tiny fraction more. So I would say let's just take a look how much we get in one rotation. We're at 989. Let's collect all of this stuff here. There we go. Those were almost 40 level ups. That's insane. It's done! Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, one more check. Just what the counter is. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, it's roughly dead. Like, listen, I'm not claiming it's perfect what I'm doing, but it's roughly dead. Okay, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Sadly, you don't work, Boogie of a Loogie. Yeah, let's just go with beginning and check it out. What happens here? Yeah, wanna do the count here? Those were just 8 level ups, what is going on? Okay, wait. 1, 2... No way! I messed it up, right? I messed it up. 1, 2... What? 1, 2... We've just shaven off 1 second of the cooldown that happens, like the break time. I don't even think when Curse is active now, the enemies can get in. Like, remember sometimes when Curse was active and there was a downtime, they got to me and tickled me. Like, not a risk of dying, but they got there. Let's see what happens now, because this actually hits the downtime perfect. It was not even close. Dude was over here chilling. That was a Curse boss. That was a Curse boss and we just wiped him out. Look at the waves when we run, though. Oh my god, let me run. We are too fast. That is amazing. This might be one of the only times that I'm actually happy to have this much movement speed. What do you think? How many kills are we getting? 700, but it has to trigger to get... Oh my god, 1000 almost. Yeah, I just have to dance around it. So the enemies spawn. They spawn right in the... Lern reden, Mann. They spawn right in it. It explodes and they spawn right in it. Finally, what was so difficult about that? I don't get that. Okay, but yeah, huge amount of kills. But the problem is if I run around and collect the red gem while doing that, it's not doubled. So it's as if we got half the kills, you know, that's not great. So let's just try to not... We are so fast, I don't think I'll ever pick up experience, right? We are picking up a little bit. I just have to wait until the growth doubling is there, and the issue is, when something flies after you, it gets faster and faster and faster over time. So I can't endlessly outrun it. Okay, now let's get everything. Oh, wow. It still breaks. Interesting. I didn't expect that because the paranormal scan is done. We are level 1280. 1003. It does these bursts whenever the game doesn't lag anymore, then we level up faster. Yeah, okay. So, enemies... Wait a second. 1, 2... Yeah, it's pretty much now a 2-second cooldown before I counted to 3. Which actually rather means, before it was a 2-second cooldown a little bit more, and now it's a 1-second cooldown a little bit more. Because I try to say the 1 the moment it starts. Which is not when a second has passed, right? A second passes after 1 second, so not at 0. But, you know, IT and stuff. Or maybe we should check out the damage numbers, right? That we don't forget about that. It's now dealing 57,000 damage. To be fair, in comparison to many other weapons, I think the damage of this weapon is going up really slowly, right? Because we're increasing its damage by 0.25. That is not percent, by the way, that would be fine. But this is like a full number. This is actually 0.25 multiplied with our might. So a weapon like this that only rarely... Okay. Sure. That only rarely attacks, but does it with an oomph, doesn't benefit from it because it's so little. If it was percent, it would be fine, because then each weapon is like treated the same. What is that? That looks like an amazing weapon to limit break. I don't know if in the Castlevania DLC there's a weapon in there that is purely supportive, like this one here that gives us stats. Oh my god, I just checked this out on my recording, and obviously that's a different screen, but it's like, you know, many people, they buy the same screen twice, so everything looks the same. I have 2 different screens, and that is quite useful for me because, well, it's 2 different screens, right? You can take a look at stuff that you create on 2 different perspectives, and the one that I have here is a lot warmer on the eyes, and the other one is more, you know, blue. It doesn't have like a filter in there, and that allows me to create thumbnails a little bit with perspective on both sides, you know, not just one side. But looking there on my recording, the wave looks so much better than on my big screen, which may have just something to do with it being smaller, and it has nothing to do with the different color, but oh my god, that looks even better. If this is what you guys will see, I'm so happy for you, because for me it looks actually quite blurry, but there I can see distinctive lines, and it makes it way more impressive. This was Grove. We still got it in time. Did we? Oh yeah, we did it. Oh, that was amazing. Okay, why can't I turn off the pointers to the chests? They're actually bothering me right now. I want to turn off everything that we have a clean picture, and then there are always these pointers. The next time we have growth doubling, I will run over and pick up all of them. So I would say let's quickly do that. So first we want to have the experience, and we want to wait until we actually... Okay, good. Here's the one chest. Nice, we got it. It will take a while to even be picked up. The rest is in the center, really. Why are there so many over here? Okay, so there's one right below me. Yeah, I see it. It's, you know, it's a little bit hard to pick it up. I actually have to use my mouse movement for that because it's more precise. There we go. So now we got all of them. The only thing I have to do now is I have to position myself in a way that there are no objects shown because we want to have a clean picture. Yeah, exactly. We don't want to have the... Did we do it? No, almost. Did we do it? No, there's a little bit. Did we do it? We did it! Not a single object is shown, so we have a clean perspective. Why are you going so crazy? Stop that. Oh my god. Okay, and I have to look down. Nice. This is perfection. Okay, this is a little bit annoying because the enemies now survive for so long that they are on the screen. I want to have a screen. Oh, come on. It actually looks like a cynetic wave or something like this, you know, where you shoot out like waves out of the brain. It's like boomba, 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 boomba. Except it's very fast, so it's more like boomba, 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 you know. So we are about to hit the toughest wave. I will just... Oh my god, the waves look so amazing. I will collect all of the experience now. Okay, this is quite a lot. We'll do this one more time. Now, there's one concern, because the enemies die so close, we'll probably continuously collect all of the experience. Well, it actually looks like it's stopped. That's good. If they die far enough away, we don't get it anymore, and then, like, we don't get it in the future, because there's too much on the screen. Could I just see anything? Like, I would really like to see what happens on minute 29. You know? We're still leveling up. And because it's more laggy now, it seems... We are lagging up less because that depends on your FPS, how fast you level up, so our weapon keeps getting triggered longer, right? If we level up 50 times a second and we have 200 levels, that's like explosions for 4 seconds. But if we level up only 5 times a second for 200 levels, that is 20 seconds of 20 seconds? 5 0, 4. 40 seconds of explosions. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. I haven't moved since we picked it up. I don't even know what time it is. 29:58, do you see it? We just leveled up through this higher wave. Hey there. Okay, one final thing I would really like to do is, we don't have a freeze sadly, but we have so many revivals. I want to wait until we have the growth doubling. Okay, now it's there. Now we need to collect all of the experience, but we have to be careful because while dead, we can't collect it. I hope I got a magnet. I got a magnet. So everything should be flying towards us and we pick it up. And we can see just what level we achieved in this entire run because I have no idea how much we've killed. 552. Okay, good. Oh, it looks like we actually stopped leveling up. 2,801. Nice HP. Oh, that is incredible, actually. Now, the only thing we have to check out is what is the actual damage we are dealing? 71,000. Yeah, okay, 62G. That is a lot of damage. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.